everybody? What's up everybody, and welcome to Casual World TV. So this is a story of a dude that just got out of jail. He did 2 years of an 8-year sentence, and you would think that this gentleman would get out of jail and say, woo, dodged the bullet. Could have been in jail for a decade. I got out for 2 years. I'm gonna change my life. So what do you think this fine gentleman, this upstanding citizen, what do you think he did? Think he went to college? Do you think he got out and found himself a job in the private sector? You want to know what he did do?
Wait a minute, I see something.
What?
You getting out of jail.
Say words, son.
You walking out, you are free as a bird. Hold up, I'm seeing something. It's 6 weeks later. You going right back into jail for the same shit.
All right, so let's play this damn depressing video and play.
Well, another case of a man getting out of prison early because of Nebraska's good time law, and then less than a month later, he allegedly commits an armed robbery. Now, he's this week's Crime Stoppers Most Wanted. This is the Omaha Correctional Center, the city's medium and minimum security facility. It's where Anthony Hollingsworth in 2010 began serving a 6 to 8 year prison sentence. But because of the state's good time law, 2 years and 9 months later, Hollingsworth was given discretionary parole. That was July 29th of this year. A month later, August 28th, he allegedly robbed this Godfather's Pizza on North 30th. Hollingsworth allegedly walked in, pulled a gun, demanded all the cash. After getting it, witnesses say he rode off in a dark blue car, possibly a Chrysler Sebring. Reportedly behind the wheel, this woman, Ternisha Smith. She's already been arrested as an accessory. We talked with her in 2006. Well, maybe you've seen her and Hollingsworth together. He's 25 years old, 5'9", weighs about 140 pounds. He has hazel eyes. Again, he may be in a Chrysler Sebring. Hollingsworth has a history of assault, running from the law, and weapons offenses. So if you can help get him off the streets, back behind bars, contact Crime Stoppers. Call, text, or email that information. If he's caught and charged, you could get a cash reward.
So I have a couple different feelings about the situation. The first thing that pops in my mind is we need to do a better job at getting these felons and getting these guys who are fresh off of jail bids back into the labor force. But see, that's a catch-22 situation, especially with the way that this economy is, because you have so many people out here that are looking for jobs. And if you tell me that I have a choice between a kid who has a clean background, 4-year college degree, and a great resume, compared to a guy who just got out of jail for doing a burglary, of course I'm going to choose the guy who has the better qualifications. So like I said, it's a catch-22 situation, but we definitely need to get these guys back into the workforce and get them away from their old lifestyles. It makes no sense to keep spending taxpayer money on people who will continue the same actions. If the dude goes into jail and then comes out and does the same things that got him in jail in the first place, then we didn't even do anything. The only thing that we did was give him room and board and free meals for however long he was in the jail. The other thing I want to touch on is the woman. As you can see, there was a woman that was there. Women, how can you be with a man knowing that he's going to leave you for periods of time? See, I don't think women understand the power that they have between their thighs. You know how when other countries don't do what we want them to do over, in the Middle East, and we're actually giving those people money? So when they don't do what we like them to do, we go over and we do sanctions against them until they come around and come to the table and, we agree upon something. Well, women have that same power. If women would say, listen, you're going to have a career, you're going to have some direction, you're going to be doing something with your life so that you can be with me. If all women stepped up collectively and said these types of things, then the majority of men would have to step up. But as long as you have women that are willing to accept this buffoonery, then it's going to continue. And I'm sure that this woman knew that this dude had a criminal record, and she was with him anyway. If that woman would have said, you know what? Right now you're being sanctioned. You're out of jail. Either you're going to get your life together or you can't be with me. And if every woman that he went to continued to say that, then he would either change, be by himself, or go gay. Well, he was in prison, so you never know. But I'm just saying, women, you have power. Stop being with guys who have no direction. This is how you end up with 72% of black women trying to raise children by themselves, because they pick the worst type of dudes. How you gonna be with a dude that just got out of jail for doing a 2-year sentence, get out of jail for a month, and already he's robbing a pizza store, and you sitting in the front seat? You're there like it's all cool. How do you accept that? How do you tell your mama, yeah, mama, I'm with him, he just got out of jail and we going to... How do you tell your parents this crap? And parents, how do you accept that crap? I'm just saying. Anyway, that's my thoughts on the video. Go ahead and drop your comments down below.